Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the latest and the most comprehensive breakdown of the biggest news stories in Western Visayas here in Panay News Tonight. Former Antique Governor and Congressman Ezequiel Javier was found guilty for an election offense. The Regional Trial Court in San Jose Antique under Judge Ernesto Abihay Jr. sentenced Javier to suffer imprisonment of 1 year as minimum to 3 years as maximum for suspending Valderrama Mayor Mary Joyce Roquero during the May 2013 elections. Aside from imprisonment, Javier is also banned from holding public office and practicing the right to suffrage. Under Section 261 of the Omnibus Election Code, it is prohibited to suspend any elective official during the election period without the prior approval of the COMELEC unless the suspension is related to graft and corruption. To recall, Javier suspended Roquero for 30 days on January 23, 2013 in relation to an administrative case filed by former Valderrama Vice Mayor Christopher Maguad. Maguad filed an administrative case versus Roquero for her alleged failure to implement a municipal zoning ordinance prohibiting the construction of gasoline and water refilling stations 100 meters away from churches and other public establishments. But Roquero disputed the allegations, saying the ordinance did not take effect because it was not published in a newspaper of general circulation as required by law. Ilonggo Senator Franklin Drilon is frustrated over the slow pace of progress on the proposed Panay-Guimaras-Negros bridges. The Senate Minority Leader said during a Senate hearing on the agency's proposed 2021 budget that it is just like business as usual for the Department of Public Works and Highways. Drilon pressed Public Works Secretary Mark Villar to fast-track the construction of the proposed bridges that will connect the three major islands in Western Visayas. The 32-kilometer PGN bridges are composed of two phases, the Panay-Guimaras Bridge, which totals 13 kilometers, and the Guimaras-Negros at 19.37 kilometers. China conducted a feasibility study but balked at financing the project. The government is now looking at the Korean Exim Bank to finance the project. The Department of Science and Technology, Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology is reminding the public that Canlaon volcano in Negros Island is on alert level 1. This means that the volcano is at an abnormal condition and has entered a period of unrest. The local government units and the public are strongly reminded that entry into the 4-kilometer radius permanent danger zone must be strictly prohibited due to the further possibilities of sudden and hazardous steam-driven or phreatic eruptions. Civil aviation authorities must also advise pilots to avoid flying close to the volcano's summit, as ejecta from any sudden phreatic eruption can be hazardous to aircrafts. Here's the statement of DOST Volks. In June, Mount Canlaon recorded a series of earthquakes from its western lower flanks. And those were tonight's latest headlines. This is Panay News, the #1 digital and printed news in the region. Don't forget to always wear your face masks and face shields, sanitize your hands and observe proper physical distancing. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Stay safe, Western Visayas. See you again on Monday evening.